A 9-year-old boy ran through a blizzard screaming at bikers, "My dad's dying. The ambulance can't get here." 12 members of the Iron Wolves Motorcycle Club were gassing up at a mountain rest. Stop when the kid appeared. Snow pounding down, visibility near zero. Temperature dropping to -15. A 9-year-old boy ran through a blizzard screaming at bikers, "My dad's dying. The ambulance can't get here." 12 members of the Iron Wolves Motorcycle Club were gassing up at a mountain rest. Stop when the kid appeared. Snow pounding down, visibility near zero. Temperature dropping to -15. Pine Ridge was 40 miles away, through mountain passes, in the worst blizzard Montana had seen in 20 years. How long ago did he collapse? Ghost asked quietly. He was the club's most silent member, rode in the back, never talked, never caused trouble. 30 minutes, the boy sobbed. "Mom's doing CPR, but she's tired and I don't know what else to do." Viper looked at his crew. Roads were closed. Highway patrol told everyone to shelter in place. Going out there was suicide. Every single biker nodded. "Let's ride," Viper announced. They loaded the kid onto Viper's bike and headed into hell. Wind hit them like a freight train. Snow turned the road invisible. They rode single file, headlights barely cutting through the white chaos. "What's your name?" Viper shouted over the storm. "Tommy," the kid yelled back. "My dad's name is Marcus. He's a teacher. He's good. He can't die." "He won't," Viper promised. "Not tonight." 20 miles in, Tank's bike hit black ice. He went down hard, sliding 30 feet before crashing into a snowbank. The whole convoy stopped. Tank got up, blood streaming from his forehead. "Bike's done. Go without me." "Like hell," Razor said. "Double up with me." They kept moving. 15 miles to go, 10 miles out. Ghost spoke for the first time in 3 hours. "We need to call ahead. Tell his wife to get him inside somewhere warm. Keep doing compressions. I need to know his glucose levels if she has a monitor." Everyone stared at Ghost. He never talked this much. "Just do it," Ghost said. Viper called Tommy's mom. She was hysterical, but confirmed the glucose reading, 28. Critically low. "Tell her to find any sugar," Ghost instructed. "Honey, juice, candy, rub it on his gums. It might buy us minutes." "How do you know this?" Viper asked. Ghost didn't answer. They reached Pine Ridge Medical Center 43 minutes after leaving the rest stop. The parking lot was a disaster. Marcus lay on the ground, his wife Amanda still doing chest compressions. She was exhausted, tears frozen on her face. "I can't stop," she gasped. "If I stop, he dies." Ghost jumped off his bike and ran to them. "Ma'am, I'm taking over." He pushed Amanda aside gently and checked Marcus's vitals. No pulse. Pupils dilated. Skin cold. "We need to get him inside," Ghost said. "Now, Viper. Call that ambulance again. Tell them we have a code blue." "The ambulance is still 90 minutes out," Viper reported. Ghost's jaw tightened. "Then we do this ourselves." "Do what?" Amanda asked. Ghost looked at the crew, his brothers, the men who'd saved him from the streets 10 years ago, after he'd lost everything. "My name is Dr. James Morrison," Ghost said quietly. "I'm a surgeon. Or I was. I lost my license 10 years ago for breaking protocol to save a patient. But I can save your husband, if you let me." Amanda stared at him. "You're a doctor?" I haven't practiced in a decade, but I remember everything." The Iron Wolves stood in shocked silence. Ghost was a doctor. "Please," Amanda begged, "save him." They carried Marcus into the medical center's closed clinic. Ghost broke the lock. Inside, he found an examination room. "I need a glucagon injection kit," Ghost barked. "Check the medicine cabinets. Look for anything labeled emergency diabetic supplies." Razor found one. Ghost's hands shook as he prepared the injection. 10 years. 10 years since he'd held a needle. "Ghost," Viper said. "You got this, brother." Ghost steadied himself, administered the injection, started compressions again. 30 seconds. 1 minute. 2 minutes. Nothing. "Come on," Ghost whispered. "Come on, Marcus. Your boy needs you. Your wife needs you." 3 minutes. For minutes. Amanda sobbed. "He's gone." "No," Ghost said through gritted teeth. He hit Marcus's chest hard. "Once, twice. You don't get to die. Not on my watch, not again. 5 minutes. Marcus gasped, coughed, his eyes opened. Dad, Tommy screamed, rushing forward. Marcus looked around, confused. What? What happened? You had a diabetic emergency. Ghost explained, hands still trembling. Your glucose dropped to dangerous levels. You went into cardiac arrest. You've been down for almost 6 minutes. 6 minutes, Marcus whispered. I should be brain dead. You should be, Ghost agreed. But someone up there likes you. The ambulance finally arrived 2 hours later. By then, Marcus was stable, talking, holding his family. The paramedics were stunned. Who performed the intervention? One asked. I did, Ghost said. Are you medical personnel? Ghost hesitated. I used to be. The lead paramedic examined Marcus's chart. This is textbook perfect emergency response. Whoever you are, you saved his life. At the hospital, doctors confirmed Marcus would make a full recovery. 0 brain damage, complete metabolic stabilization. It's a miracle, the ER doctor said. Whoever treated him in the field knew exactly what they were doing. Amanda found Ghost in the waiting room, sitting alone. The other bikers were celebrating, but Ghost looked hollow. Why did you lose your license? Amanda asked. Ghost stared at his hands. 10 years ago, I was a trauma surgeon in Seattle. We had a patient, 15-year-old kid, car accident. He was bleeding out. Standard protocol said wait for the attending surgeon, but the attending was in another surgery. The kid had maybe 5 minutes. I didn't wait. I operated, saved his life. That's incredible. The hospital didn't think so. I violated protocol, operated without proper authorization. They revoked my license, said I was reckless, dangerous. But you saved that boy. I did, and I'd do it again. Ghost looked up. I thought I was done with medicine. Thought I'd never hold a scalpel again. Then I found the Iron Wolves. They gave me purpose when I had nothing. You saved my husband, Amanda said. You're still a doctor, license or not. The story hit the news. Biker gang saves man in blizzard, secret doctor among them. The Washington State Medical Board reviewed Ghost's case after the story went viral. The 15-year-old kid Ghost had saved was now 25, a medical student himself. He testified at the hearing. Dr. Morrison saved my life, he said. He broke the rules because the rules would have killed me. That's what doctors should do. 6 months later, Ghost got his license back. The Iron Wolves Motorcycle Club started Road Angels Emergency Response. Volunteer bikers trained in emergency medicine, responding to accidents in remote areas where ambulances can't reach quickly. Tommy visits Ghost every year on the anniversary. Last year, he brought his dad and his college acceptance letter. I'm going to medical school, Tommy announced. Because of you. Ghost smiled. The first real smile his brothers had seen in 10 years. Your dad's the one who fought to stay alive. No, Tommy said. You fought for him. When everyone else would have given up, you didn't. That's what doctors do. That's what heroes do. Marcus shook Ghost's hand. I never properly thank you for the gift of life, for giving me more time with my family. Thank your son, Ghost replied. He's the one who ran through a blizzard to find help. That took real courage. He learned it from you, Amanda said. All of you. The Iron Wolves stood together, leather jackets covered in patches and scars. These men society called dangerous. Sometimes the roughest roads lead to the biggest rescues, Viper said. Sometimes angels wear leather and ride through blizzards. Sometimes they're doctors who lost everything but never lost their oath. Sometimes a 9-year-old boy's courage to ask bikers for help changes everything. And sometimes the people society fears the most are exactly the ones who'll risk everything to save a stranger's life. Ghost rides with his medical bag now, just in case, because once a doctor, always a doctor. The Iron Wolves have saved 47 lives since that night, because sometimes the road to redemption is 40 miles through a blizzard, and sometimes it's worth every frozen mile. If you believe bikers can be heroes, hit that like button and subscribe. More stories of the road coming your way.